everybody, welcome or welcome back. I'm Sarah and I run the Etsy shop A Tiny Vessel Vintage. My mother Dawn runs the Etsy shop Nevermore Vintage. Today we are in Adamstown PA, also known as Antiques Capital USA. We are starting at Lancaster County Antique Center, so let's take a stroll and see what they have. These are always nice. You put your little small earrings inside. This one is $5. A nice collection of older phones. This one is $66. I love the mustard color. And then you have the black for $38. Ooh, and look at this, pretty green. Fun bread box. I love the white and the yellow. That one is $66. Oh, and we love anything space. Look at this cool thermos. It's the rockets going around. And there's the parachute. This one is $44. And the World's Fair. This one's really cool. It features the Trilon and the Perisphere. This one is from the 1939 World's Fair for $30. These shakers are adorable. They're the little cats. And they have their noise makers. Most of them don't make noise, but they would have made a little sound when you turn them upside down. They are $48 for the pair. The little bunny in the case. It's a 1971 bunny bank for $39. And they have pineapple shakers in this case. Look at those funny faces, and those are $24. This planter's really fun. It's a little hurdy-gurdy man. He has his music cart and a little monkey on his shoulder. This is $35. They also have a barbershop quartet. Over here, it says That Old Gang of Mine for $37.50. And they have a cool witch's mask down here. It is by Collegeville Costumes for $59, and there's also a leopard in that box. And a case of amazing radios. This Addison radio is $2,400. Look at those colors. This one is $13.50. They definitely don't make radios as beautiful as these. They have the reproductions, but nothing beats a classic. I always love this skull figure. This one is $150, and you can see his little jaw has a metal piece like a hinge, so its little mouth can go up and down. This little ashtray or trinket dish is so cool. I was debating on getting it. It's a little higher than I'd want. It is $19 and then 20% off, and it's hard to see, but that little tiny emblem up top, it's a souvenir of Disneyland. It has Mickey in front of Sleeping Beauty's castle, and it has a Walt Disney Productions underneath it. And that's really cool. I love finding Disney and Disneyland things, and I have never seen this one before. And look at all those caroler candles. They are $3 each, and I love how each face is different. Some of them have definitely seen better days, like the one that has the wax scraped off. And then you have the Christmas trees behind them for $5. The statue is beautiful. It is a woman with the two dogs. It is $95, but I love that she has a light pink lusterware glaze on her hat and her dress. And here is an earring tree. It is the Owl by Revere for $12.50. Down here they have salt and pepper shakers of the 1939 World's Fair. It's that Trilon and the Perisphere. You have it in the white and the orange, and they are $20 each. And I'm pretty sure upstairs in a case they also have a big collection of World's Fair, especially the 1964 collectibles. Here's a pretty neat collection of gumball machines. You really don't see these old ones. This one says it is a peanut vending machine for $3.95. And this one is chewing gum for $5.50. And this one's very similar, but in the dark green. And look at these gorgeous speakers. They are made of plastic, but they're in the brown and the beige. They are by Seeburg. They are $2.25 each. This napkin holder is so cute. Look at that smiling apple. It is $35. You also have the onion teapot in the back. That collection is $75. But they have the Napco Little Bo Peep cookie jar. Isn't she beautiful? That one is $95. Here's a Pinocchio. This one, his hat comes off. It says Rondeck on the back, and he is $45. This picture is really cool. It features that elephant in the pinks and the purples, but look, it is made of tiny little glued on stones. This is $12. That monkey's hand puppet is so funny. Each one of the monkey's members is a little rubber head that you put your finger inside, and that is $55. They also have a lot of really cool Disney things in this case. Even the little bisque pigs and the Snow White. The Snow White is $20. They have this little toy. It is a skull made of plastic, but it's really cool because you turn the bottom, the key, and that'll make its little head and tongue go up and down. This one is $18. I recently found one for myself for $5. It doesn't work perfectly, but for a display item, I think it's fantastic. We love original packaging, and this one is really cool. It is for coloring your eggs, dyeing them for Easter. And it has the little holder that you would put your egg in so it would hold it, and then all these little dye pieces. That's really neat, and that's something that you could frame and have forever. Here is a mini earring tree. This one is much smaller than the ones that we usually see, and it features 2 little poodles. This one is $17.50. They have a few souvenir plates. I think I'm going to get this one. It is nice and small. It is a souvenir of the Ozarks, Old Matt's cabin, and it has where you can put a little string on the back to hang it on the wall. It's only $1, so I think I'll get that. And I'm thinking about this plate. I love souvenir plates because you can hang them on the wall as decoration or lean them against a wall. And this one is of Michigan, and it has different attractions. So I might get this. This one is only $2.50. I'm also going to get this little bracelet. It has this wishing well charm on it. It's a pretty big charm, and it's just a classic linked bracelet for $3. They have some shakers over here. The butterflies are $20. Then you have these little golden girls. Those are $24. I love the skunks on the bench. Those ones are fun. They are $28. There's also these cats. The cats are $12.50. Actually, that's not bad. I might look at those. And then you have the bears. The bears are $20. So these cats are $12.50 because they do not have those noisemakers like we saw the cat shakers downstairs had. I'm sticking with souvenirs today, I guess. It is this little ashtray made of metal, made in Japan, and it is a souvenir of Atlantic City. It is only $3.50, so I'm excited to get this home and clean it up a bit. I love anything like this because you could use it as an ashtray. It has where you can put your cigarettes on it, or just a trinket dish or a place to put your keys. Wow, this is a big one. I've never seen one this size. Usually they're about to there, much smaller. This roly-poly, this one says it's made in West Germany. This one is $29, and look at this face. It is a rubber face instead of being plastic. So we were looking at all of these glasses on the wall, and then I saw this one. It is Home of 1,000 Animals, and then it has these fun little bears on them. Fur and Game Farm, majestic African mountain sheep. The beautiful colors in that teal and yellow, and even chimpanzees on a bike. It is only $5, so my mom's going to get this. And I'm going to get this one. This one is Storytown, USA. says "and Ghost Town" at Lake George, New York, and it has all of these nursery rhyme images. It is $9 and then 20% off, so this one is coming home. And they still have some Christmas blow molds, but we're looking at this Santa. It is $60 and then 20%, which really isn't bad. It doesn't have deer, but this one we have seen all Christmas, and it was definitely much higher than we could afford. And this bank is huge. It has the dog with the little dog. It is made of a hard plastic, $29. That is so sweet. They have other banks too. You have Mickey for $24, and then you have Minnie, which kind of matches with her little basket. I found this really nice hat. It is that woven raffia, and then it has these light pink flowers around it, and it has that pink velvety ribbon. It is only $12.75 and 20% off, so I'm definitely getting this. It also has a Hutzler's Baltimore tag on the inside. This purse is really interesting. It is shiny silver. It is a vintage purse, but it is hand decorated. All those pieces are made from brooches, clip-on earrings, and bracelets. That is really cool and definitely one of a kind for $38. And here is that 1964 World's Fair case that I was talking about. They have plates and trays and little vases. They even have the little hair bonnets. There's a bell, a bank, teacups. Anything that you probably could have found at the World's Fair is right here. And speaking of World's Fair, they have one of the big, heavy souvenir plates. This one is $12.50 and features the Unisphere in the center. This ashtray is beautiful. It has that golden tone, and look at that woman's hair. It just flows out with the flowers. This one is $35. This tin tray is really cool. It is a souvenir of Salt Lake City, but I love the images. You have those people swimming. You also have the train up top, and there is Utah with the people outside. This is really cool. I love the colors. This is $35. My mom found this box of little pins. Some of them are so small. Some are made of metal and others plastic. They are $2 each, but she's going to get these two little dancers to go together as a set for $4. These are really sweet. I love this tiny planter. It features this little naked baby, but they're listening to their record player. They have little headphones on. It is made in Japan, ceramic, for $18. Look how cute. These little shakers are so small. They are little monkeys. I guess they have small purses too. They are marked Japan for $9. So tiny. We've been seeing unique 1964 New York World's Fair souvenirs all day, but this one might be the most unique. It is a pincushion. It is a lady's butt. You can see she's holding an umbrella, and then you put your little pins on her backside. This is $58. And these are always fun. You have the little faux teeth, and you can pick the shade of your tooth, I guess. It is $24. I saw one of these last time I went antiquing, and they're just so fun. I'm tempted to get one. I'm not sure why, maybe just as a conversation piece. There's a Munster's lunchbox hiding in the corner. That one says it does come with its matching thermos for $8.75. And look at those graphics. Beautiful colors, and I love that Eddie has his little wolfman on his lap. This planter is really nice. It has a gnome right outside of his mushroom house. You can see where you put the plant on the back. It says hand decorated Japan for $22. Time to head down the street to Mother Tucker's. So many pretty pink and red things in this case, and I love this figurine. She has her little hair and that pink painted outfit for $130. The Norcrest planter is always a classic. This one is made in Japan, and it has those bluebirds on the side of the nest. You have the big bird and then the little birds that probably want their food for 101. I love this little child's makeup kit. It comes in that cool case made of vinyl, and then it has these really cool illustrations on it, and it comes with, they're probably plastic, scissors and a little compact. There's a little mirror and a pencil and a comb for $50. Oh my goodness, I see these little sugar bears. They have the sugar coating and they have their little Japan sticker. They are only $2 each. I'm not sure which one of us is buying them, but they are definitely coming home with us. So many great shaker sets. I always love these egg ones with those rhinestone eyes. Those are $28, and then you have these green grapes for $32. This blow mold Santa is huge. I think we're about the same height. He is $1,500. I've never seen one like that. And you can see where he connects with screws. He even has a Noel lantern. Some little hanging elves. I do like this one. I like the red coloring. It is marked Japan for $40. There's a little angel back here. She's pretty. She's 15. She is a belle. She was marked Lefton on the inside, and then she has these little pink flowers with the spaghetti trim. This planter is really nice. I love the colors. I saw it from the other side of the booth. It has a deer with a little high heel in their mouth. This is $28. Great colors with the different shades of brown. This bank is really fun. It has that little lenticular eye, so his eye looks like it opens and closes depending on where you view him from. That one is $28. And they also have this great figure. It's very classic, made of ceramic of the owls for $50. I love looking at vintage Halloween, and especially the vintage Halloween containers, and I never get to touch them. For all the years that we've been antiquing, they're usually behind glass cases. So this is fun to actually hold it and feel and see what it is like. And this one is $60. This figurine is really interesting. It is made of ceramic. It features a little girl with a bunny between her legs. It is marked Germany on the back. It is $2, but she does have a little chip on her foot, but it's also 50% off. So I think I'm going to get this. It's not every day that you see this sort of figurine. These Valentine planters are neat. This one is always nice. It's very classic with the red heart. It is Relpo 1965 for $18. They also have these ceramic Cupies, and they are $10 each. The little bear down here is cute. I love his little plaid pants and plaid mittens. They also have those googly eyes and a rubber snout for $30. The funny turtle planter. This one is $20, and look at those little eyes. Actually, I should say big eyes. That is a big-eyed turtle. This bride and groom shaker set is really nice. She even has a little bit of fabric. You can see on her eyes, it's for the veil. They are marked Empress, made in Japan. Let's see how much. They are $40. This is really interesting. It is a store display. It says Vintage Americ Hardware Store Display with chrome handles and pulls. I really like this one. This one has the red plastic on it. It is $85. And they have this gorgeous light in a box. But look at that print, that beautiful mid-century atomic print and that gold tone metal. It is $80. I thought this was fun. It is a little paperweight. It's kind of shaped like an egg. And then you have this small, what they're calling an egg holder. It is made out of that 3D printing. This is $6, and then the paperweight is $12. But when you put the paperweight in it, it looks like a little rocket ship. This planter is fun. It is a poodle pulling a cart. It has the little baby motifs on it. This is really nice. I always love these planters, and this is a nice big size for $28. They have such beautiful glassware in this booth, and I really like this one. It looks like a toothpick holder. It is $12, but I love that iridescent shine, that carnival glass look that it has to it. And something like this you can use for multiple things. You could even use it as a small candle holder. This little mug is so sweet. It has that orange on it with those eyes. It says drink orange juice. It is marked Japan for 14. This condiment jar is fun too. Look at these little faces. This one is even winking. This one is 28. They also have a jam jar. It says with a small chip for 25. This tray is different. It is made of ceramic, and then it has this little gnome elf man. I like it. Looks like he's in a little onesie or a romper with booties, and this is 8. These little figures are fun. You have this little, I guess it's a bear inside of a shoe, but look, it is a pencil sharpener. This one is 4, and then you have this little ceramic figurine of a poodle in a slipper for 5. They have a collection of these silhouette pictures. I always love these. I am looking for one for myself. These ones are 12, but they have one where the people are building a snowman. I have seen that one online, but not in person, so the hunt still continues. This little bug figure is so sweet. I love that it doesn't actually have color. It is just the ceramic and the off-white and then the gold, but it has the little antenna and those eyes that are pointed to the side. It is marked made in Japan for 9. This treasure craft piece is really neat. We haven't really found treasure craft recently. My mom always likes finding it. It even has it marked treasure craft 1961 on the back. And you can use this as your little toothpicks for hors d'oeuvres. But what is cool about this one is it has its original tag on it. It says Aloha, Happiness, Good Luck, Hawaii. We are done here, and we'll see you out in the car.
Well, it's already a great start to the day, but we're not done antiquing. However, that'll be the next video. Thank you so much for joining us. I'll put our shop links in the description in case you'd like to check them out, and we'll see you in the next one.